wanted to do was lure out Sakaguchi. Now here we are with more than we bargained for.
But a dark utopia?
Can you walk? I suggest we fall back to Mogra. Would you lend him a shoulder as well, Shizuku?
Of course.
His fever. It's still not breaking.
So much for standard medicine. What could have brought this on?
If his condition was deteriorating this much, why didn't he say anything about it?
Brother, hang in there. This is terrible. His pep was his only redeeming feature.
It'll be okay. He'll get better soon. I know he will.
You were just pushing yourself too hard.
Wasn't just him. We all kept on pushing him. Put all our faith in him like he was some kind of RPG hero or something. Expected the world of the poor boy. Synthester, Night Eater, whatever he is now. At some point we all forgot he's just a regular high school kid too.
What he is an idiot. A colossal freaking idiot. Letting himself get beat down like a lowly minion. Something terrible is happening! People are collapsing one after the other all around Akihabara Station!
Wait, what?
I don't know the reason. People are just falling down when they get near the station. Even the police officers investigating are affected.
Confirmed. Pitter is lighting up with reports of it. It's all anyone's talking about right now.
You don't think.
Soga's dark utopia.
That crazy plan of his is actually happening?
The people who've collapsed are being drained of their life energy.
But why Akihabara Station? There's nothing particularly notable about that area.
If only we knew where their hideout was. We could bust in there and beat some sense into that jackass.
Their hideout? Of course. That could be it. That could be the place.
You figured out where they're hiding?
When we were studying the pattern of attacks before, I thought it seemed like the circle was a little off-center from Akihabara Station.
So where the hell is it already?
Just southwest of there. The construction site for the new Radio Kaikon building.
The Radio Kaikon building? But how do you...
Now that you mention it, the building's all tarped up and there aren't a lot of people who've seen what's inside.
Worth a look, that's for sure.
I can feel it too. I can feel the radio waves cutting through me.
Rin and I will go investigate.
Take me as well.
The coming battle is between Night Eater and Night Eater. Rin and I should go by ourselves.
And before the rest of you volunteer, remember, ordinary humans can't get anywhere near the station.
It'll be all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, what she said.
But are you too sure you can fight him, considering his motives?
He's sacrificing one race to save another. And yeah, you know what? Maybe it's in our nature to fight for survival. Sure it is. But he's hurting innocent victims to try and force our people into his idea of a future. There's nothing natural about that, and I'm not gonna let it happen. No way.
Rin.
I know what Big Brother's going for. I do. He thinks our future's on his shoulders. Hell, maybe he's right about that. But this isn't the way.
You're right. It's not.
You better come back, you hear me?
They'll be back. Got no doubts about that.
There's still a lot to see and do here in Akiba, after all.
I fiercely concur.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay. We're heading out. Take care of him while we're gone. And they're off!
I hope we don't regret letting them go by themselves.
We had no choice. We all know what would happen if any of us poor humans came within sight of the station. If we had joined them, we'd only have been in the way.
Broke down. You shouldn't be up.
I need to catch up with Shizuku.
Dude, you can Don't try to be a hero.
No. I need to be there for her.
As you are now, you wouldn't be much help to her. If anything, you'd be a liability.
I understand your feelings, but your body is in scrambles.
Shambles.
Shambles. If you push yourself any harder, you might break.
What the?
Look out! Ah! Is this it? Is this the nest of the rats who oppose Lord Kagetsuki?
Synthesters.
Damn it! In here?
Kadi, take the sister and hide in the back room.
Oh, okay. Please, stay calm and come with me.
What are you standing around for? If you're going, go already. We'll handle the fighting. You really want to chase after Shizuku and Rin, now's your chance. Hi-ya! Barf!
Whoa! Holy crap! Pops, you're way stronger than you look.
Yes, if only we'd known that sooner, you could have joined the battle party.
Nah, the old guard's supposed to train the heroes, not show them up. Come on, you know how it works.
Damn! Alright, have it your way.
Don't you dare underestimate me just because I'm a woman. Yeah! Sight!
He's right, you know. If you're so dead set on this, you should go now and come back alive with the Tokikaze sisters in tow.
I'm gonna turn Soga's Dark Utopia into a Dark Unopia.
Go. Go and become a part of Akiba legend.
Good luck. Frozen one, I believe in you.
What's up, guys? Add some bacon here. Welcome to more Akiba's trip. In the last episode, we confronted Koma Sakaguchi and defeated him, only resulting in baiting out Soga and finding out that his plan is almost complete. Oh, what the? I have never had this happen before. Okay, before we actually move to the final area, which you want to go to Radio Kaikon, a couple things I want to address very quickly. At this point, if we were to open up the mini-map, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, leave me the... I've honestly never had this happen before. So yeah, don't dawdle, otherwise this will happen to you. Never had that happen to me before. Okay. Right, Radio Kaikon is where you want to go to the finale. Now, if we bring up our map, you notice that Mogra is blocked off. But you can still go to your sister's room. So if there are any last minute preparations you want to make, do them now. I think I'm alright with what I got. And I don't really want to break the immersion, so I'm not going to, but you can. Though, we won't have any other chances for this, so let's show off this last one. What the hell's going on? People are falling like ragdolls all around Akiba Station. The news just came in right now. What, is this some kind of bioweapon? I don't know, but the siren's been going off non-stop. I can't get anywhere near the place. Oh, shy, I'm near the station. What's going? Pumio, medic! Medic! If thou art in harm's way, good sir, thou must depart post-haste. Isn't Pumio like in real danger right now? The live feed's still going on. The whole place is littered with bodies. Jesus, this is terrible. Are you sure this isn't a movie shoot or something? What is this? This must have been going on before we even noticed. Like, contaminants in the air and such, and we're just seeing the physical effect. Yeah, but this is way too sudden. What's gonna happen to Akiba? Can't anyone help them? I wouldn't try. You'll just end up unconscious right next to them. Man, this totally blows. I always thought I could be a hero, but now the time's coming, I can't do a damn thing. No, our Akiba. Is it going to end like this? All we can do is believe. Believe in what? That a real hero will come and save us. From the looks of it, it won't be the cops. They're as helpless as we are. There's gotta be a hero out there. Come on, hero. Show yourself. Damn it! Show yourself, damn it! Well, looks like that duty of a hero falls on us. And before that guy tries to attack us, we're heading to Radio Kaikon area. And it just occurred to me I didn't save. This could be bad. God forbid anything should happen. There you are.
You're in such a weak state, and yet, why are you here? I told you not to come.
Seriously, we left you behind for a reason, you know.
Still, it's very good to see you. I can feel Soga's presence. Albeit faintly, there can be no doubt. The key to his plan is inside this building.
You're probably right. So then, what exactly are we expecting to find here?
A source of entropy and corruption. Beyond that specifically, we'll find out. If we eliminate the source, we eliminate the problem. But we need to hurry.
Sis? We've got company.
And a lot of it.
You ain't setting one foot in there. Your journey ends here and now.
And we're surrounded. With this many guards, you're definitely right. It has to be the source in there.
We're going to have to fight our way through. Rin.
Don't worry, I'll keep up. We fight.
Well, one final obstacle standing between us and Soga. Now, similar to the Coma fight, you are not going to get a chance to pick up anything after this fight ends. So be sure you grab everything you can before. It's best to just try to pick it up as it drops in this fight. Because there's a lot. And trying to grab it all at the end is just, it's not realistic. Alright, I'm gonna go for you.
If you please.
Take her out. She's down. Fortunately, the enemies here aren't too strong, or maybe that's just because I have the lucky 777 bat. Boom. That, and that. Miss that. I'll take that. Now, the game itself may be essentially at its end here, but this LP is far from over. This is the end of the game, yes, for this story route. As I've said before, I plan to show all the story routes. As such, I'm not going to be going through the credits and talking about my thoughts on the project and stuff after, during the credits of this, because I'm going to save that for the end of the final story route. So, yeah. Basically just, all I'm trying to say is, we still got a ways to go for the LP. But I'll go into more, I'm kind of covering that because there's going to be a lot of story stuff after this fight, so this is kind of the best chance I have to talk about this stuff. as far as my plan for tackling the... Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I've never really had a chain go long enough to really see that. Once you get into this later part, they start to get really fast, so you need really quick reaction time. Either that or being able to predict which one it's going to be ahead of time. But, yes, what am I trying to say? The way I plan to tackle the alternate story routes after this. For the early parts of the game, there are a lot of similarities. Well, it's basically the same game up until you defeat Xenia at the arena, with some small exceptions, such as the training sequences, going to the arena, who you patrol with, those little moments where you alter who you go with. But for the most part, the game doesn't change all that much until you get to when you defeat Xenia. But I thought about just skipping around to the important parts, but I found it would lead to me getting lost and losing track of where I am. So the way I'm going to be tackling the alternate routes is that I am going to be showing all the story stuff. Oh, damn it, I pressed the wrong button. But I'm going to be cutting out battles that oh my god, I did that again. I'm going to be cutting out battles that are not new. And also on repeat playthroughs, I won't be doing side quests in the arena and all that stuff. Saved all, I got all the big stuff out on the first playthrough. So, this is... Admittedly, there is going to be a lot of retreading old territory for the early parts of the repeat series, and I do apologize if it starts to get a little bit old, but I just felt that was the best way to go about it. I'll try to spice it up by doing things like choosing different dialogue options in scenes where it doesn't matter. Well, actually, in scenes where it does matter, I'll be picking different ones too, I guess. So. I'll try to keep it interesting the best I can, but there's only so much you can do when you're retreading the same territory. So I do apologize for that. I apologize in advance for that. But there are going to be different parts, and once you get past Xenia, then everything will be shown, the same as I would at any point in these main episodes. And that brings me into this game's New Game Plus. After you beat the game, you can save it as clear data. Stuff such as your strip skills, your inventory, your money, all your upgrades on everything, that all carries over. Your actual base level will reset, but a lot of stuff carries over. And so all my all the alternate story routes will be New Game Pluses off of this file. Not to be confused with the many New Game Pluses I have stacked on my main file. Anyway, as Rin says, we got him, finally.
Are you alright?
Never mind me, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Reinforcements. A whole pack of them.
I'd just like to reiterate that anything I say here that's raising her dialogue is off of intuition. My notes are not helping me at all anymore.
Sis, I've got this.
No, there are too many.
Don't worry, I'm used to big crowds. And these guys look a little shabby. You go ahead and find Big Brother. And you need to go with her. If anything happens to Sis, I'm holding you personally responsible. You got that?
I'll protect her with my life.
Thank you, Rin. But please, don't get hurt. You're my dear sister, after all. My only sister.
Sis, that's all I needed to hear. Those words alone will keep me safe. I promise. Go on. Now. Get in there and save this town. Well, my little sheeplings, it's your lucky day. You're just in time for my final encore. You better get that mosh pit ready.
this the core of Soga's dark utopia?
It would appear to be so. Yep. That's
Well,
hit in the right direction.
I'm impressed you made it this far. Though you'll forgive me if I don't give you the warmest of welcomes.
Soga,
I will never forgive you.
there's still time. Put a stop to this foolishness.
Foolishness? Oh, Shizuku. Your lack of faith wounds me. This device, you see, ensures the continued survival of the Night Eater clan in perpetuity. Think of it like Noah's Ark. The output still needs some fine-tuning, but once we find just the right, glorious frequency, all who come to Akiba will find themselves drained of their energy before they even know what hit them. One gentle tug on each mortal body, and all those lifetimes worth of energy will be ours.
If you do that, you'll only ensure that no one comes to Akiba anymore. The whole area will become a ghost town.
Akiba, a ghost town? I find that highly unlikely. As the greed and the passion are sucked from the marrow of its people, the town will swell with its majesty. Few will be able to avert their gaze.
Somehow I doubt that.
But why? Why Akiba? Why do you need to disrupt these people's lives?
Because this town is perfectly suited to my needs. You see, Akihabara's particular brand of lust and desire is entirely unique.
Unique? How?
Theft, corruption, deception. These are wants which go against man's natural instincts. They are foul and disgusting. But here, those festering desires are ignored, and in their place is unadulterated lust. But a pure lust, new and untarnished. Here, pilgrims offer their devotion, laying down their livelihoods for animation, for games, for songmakers. A new form of piety has flourished within these streets, in reverence to an entirely new sort of god.
That's madness.
No, it's the truth, and I can prove it. The energy I've collected from the people in this town has been inordinately fine and pure. These people have remained chaste in service to their view of the world. Akiba is utterly awash in unspoiled virginity, and their hymns of praise shall echo through the streets of my dark utopia forever. That is the purpose I have been given.
Religious worship changes with the times. That's part of the natural order of things. But to hijack that worship, to force their beliefs to serve you, can you claim any right to do that? Even for your people? If it's our fate to die out, then I accept that fate without regret.
That is your prerogative, but I'm afraid we don't see eye to eye. And you and I are well past the point of debate. What about you, boy? Why do you oppose me? What reason could you possibly have for throwing your life away?
Taken in by my own desires. But I won't allow myself to succumb anymore. I will fight to protect the people of Akiba.
It seems you are resolute in your convictions, but I have convictions of my own, and I will not compromise them. Much as I'm certain you will not compromise yours.
Well, at least we can see eye to eye on that.
Therefore, show me the strength of your determination. Make me yield if you can, boy.
Soga.
I've got your back.
Now, if you have your your unison up, save it, because this is only the first phase of the fight. Similar to early fights with Xenia, you won't be able to strip him at this point. So just try to do as much damage as you can and wait out this first phase. I've never really been entirely sure if it's based on time or based on doing a certain amount of damage to him, so just wail on him until it transitions to the next phase. That's essentially the battle plan here. Yeah, you see, I got him decently low. But... ah, dang. And there we go.
You've improved, Shizuku. And here I always thought you hated conflict. Very well then. If this is to be the trial my people must overcome, then by my hand it shall be overcome. Ha!
Soka, is this your true power? But how? You shouldn't have any power left. I need to borrow just a little more strength from you.
The two of us together have nothing to fear.
Thank you. Let's win this. For the future of this town.
Now, this is the true final phase, though I still say wait a little bit on your unison, as he will heal himself if you give him the chance. So try to whittle him down a little bit, and then use your unison to finish him off. Alright, I think that's good. Let's see. You notice there are other minions. Unlike the fight with Koma, once you defeat Soga, they will fall down as well. So, he's down. Do not lose the chance to pick up that sword. Oh, wait, what? I have an email? Oh, right. Forgot about that. You could have gotten a little more stuff from these guys, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Well, trust me, you do not want to miss the chance to pick up that weapon he dropped.
Did we do it?
You bet we did.
No. This can't be. I've been taken down by raw power. Perhaps it's my fate to be ousted by a superior force.
Soga.
Is this the end? Our future. The bright future I saw for us will never come to pass. Can you accept that, Shizuku? And we Night Eaters must once again return to the darkest of dark nights.
I may not have to, because there's no reason for us to lurk in the darkness anymore. This town will accept us for who we are, even if it takes a while. I'm certain that in time, everyone will come around. Just like you did.
Night Eaters are people too.
I see. I see the optimism of youth. But no. There is only one path our people can follow now. And that path leads into the abyss. I suppose this is to be our last meeting.
Soga.
Tell me, boy, what is it you like best about this town?
I'd have to say just the feeling of it.
Well said. This is goodbye, Shizuku. I'm sorry. Give my apologies to Rin as well.
Brother, if you wanted to change our fate, there must have been other ways to do it. Oh, your condition improved?
Now that you mention it, yeah, it has.
So this machine was the cause of your sickness after all. I'm glad you're safe now. Thank you for lending me your strength when I needed it most. I'm glad to have chosen you as my familiar.
This victory we both earned. Together.
Wow, that's very kind, but it's making me blush a bit. At any rate, the town is now officially saved. Come on, let's go back. Back to the others.
Hard to believe it's been a whole week since that Dark Utopia mess.
Time passed so quickly.
But doesn't it strike you as kind of weird? I mean, we're talking about this huge incident with all these people involved, but the news has already just forgotten about it. Like there hasn't been a peep lately.
Well, to be fair, they can only repeat cause still unknown so many times, can't they? Beyond that, it seems no one has anything left to say.
Not even Daishihan Pharmaceuticals? You'd think they'd be taking some heat for this at least.
Maybe they are, but that's not my problem anymore now, is it?
Don't matter none to me anyway. Everything's wrapped up and back to normal, and it's good enough in my book. Don't seem like nobody died in the whole Synthestor hullabaloo neither. At least, I ain't heard about it if anybody did. Tons of people hospitalized after getting their energy sucked out, though.
Supposedly, all the Synthestors who burned up in the sun turned back into humans and were found collapsed on the street, believe it or not. They're in tremendous pain and have to go through rehabilitation before they can rejoin society at large, but, well, that's the price you pay, I suppose.
As long as Protector is good, that's all that matters.
So everything's more or less okay in Akiba. But what about you Night Eaters?
Our people used to be worshipped as earth deities, feeding off the piety of our loyal subjects. But these days, the nights have grown a bit less dark, and nature has become a bit less threatening. Our hearts used to beat to the people's prayers, but now those prayers are silent, and our powers fade.
Is it that lack of piety that's keeping you from having children? Is there just not enough life energy for the task? Is that why you're dying out?
Soga thought he could take the desires of Akiba's people and harness them into a new kind of piety to replace what we had before. And he was doing it for us, all of the Night Eaters, myself and Rin as well. He was doing it to give us a future.
To give your whole race a future. I think I would have gone to those extremes for my brother too, if I had to. Because if anything ever happened to him, it would be troubling. Very troubling indeed.
But since his Dark Utopia plan failed, doesn't that mean you guys are back to square one?
If it's our fate to fall in ruin, I'll accept it.
Sis.
But until then, I'm going to go back home and hold funerary rites for our brother, together with my people.
Is your village far from here?
You don't need to come, nor do you need to concern yourself with the duties of a familiar any longer.
Come on, sis. Won't you consider staying in Akiba instead?
Do you feel obligated to go?
My mind is made up. The fact of the matter is, my people caused a tremendous amount of trouble for this town, and someone needs to answer for that.
Sis.
I'll be leaving tomorrow.
What? That soon?
And I need to prepare for the trip. So if you'll please excuse me.
I wonder if Shizuku will really go back home.
The way she was talking, it sure sounds like it. Won't be the same around here without her.
You're staying at least, right, Rin? I mean, if you leave too, things are just gonna be way too depressing around here.
Don't worry. I'll be sticking around in Akiba for at least a little while. There are still shows for me to headline after all. Though, I do wish Sis would stay here with me.
Tomorrow we'll say our goodbyes to Shizuku here at Mogra. And then, I think you should walk her to the station.
What? How come? Why don't we all get to go?
Kaito, you are not very good at reading the mood.
I believe Yuto has the right idea. Shizuku's final moments here should be spent alone with him.
Oh, now I get it.
Thank you all for everything.
I can't believe you're really going. I never know what to say in situations like this.
If you should ever have any trouble, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be here for you.
Let's watch Strip Prism SDX next time.
I'll leave the upstairs room just the way it is, in case you ever want to come back.
Oh, sis, you know I'm not great with goodbyes. But I'll come visit for the Obone Festival and for New Year's.
We'll see you off here, but he is going to carry your bags to the station for you.
You can work him to the bone if you have to. He is your familiar after all.
Thank you again, everyone. The days I spent here with you will always be at the forefront of my memories. I promise. I'll never forget any of you. I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. Farewell. Thank you for helping me with my things. I hate leaving all this activity behind. At first, I found it noisy and irritating in this town, but I've come to regard this bustle as proof of the many wonderful interactions people are having here every day. It's like the sound of Akiba breathing.
You won't consider staying at all?
Maybe it was unfair of me to let you help me with my bags. I'm betting you came along with the sole intention of trying to stop me from leaving. You may have even anticipated it working. Figured you'd convince me not to go back home. Well, to be honest, I don't want to go. But our people have caused so much trouble for you humans. And moreover, I cost my entire race their only hope. I certainly don't approve of Soga's methods, but they would have worked if I hadn't intervened. Regardless of anything else, it's my fault that his plan failed, and as a Night Eater, I have to answer for that.
Question is, what do you want to do, Shizuku?
As I said, I don't want to go back to my village. I want to stay here with all of you and see more of this wonderful town. I can't forgive myself for what I did to you. I stole something very important from you. The ability to feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Whatever power or longevity I gave you in return, it's a poor trade. I made you inhuman.
That doesn't matter. I want you here with me more than anything.
I can't ever ask for forgiveness. Not from the Night Eaters, not from Soga, and certainly not from you. But I want to live in this town. This is where I want to be, with all the people I hold dear. Moreover, I want to try to find another way. Another means by which we Night Eaters can have a future. You are the sun in my sky. But while the light of the sun burns my body, you burn my heart. I love you. I never want to leave your side again. It's all right. You don't need to say a word. I can tell how you feel from the rhythm of your heartbeat. Let's be together. Let's bear witness to it together. Whatever the future has in store for Akihabara.
Ah, Ronan. Can I talk to you for a minute? There's something I want to tell you. I've been meaning to say this to you for a while now, but I couldn't find the words, and then all that crazy stuff started happening. The opportunity kept slipping away. Or maybe it was just too embarrassing. No, forget I said that part. See, I wanted to thank you, brother. So, thank you, brother. When I'm in trouble or feeling sad, you're always there for me. You always make me feel better. I'm so proud to have you as a brother. You're the living embodiment of my happiness. So, brother, promise me you'll always be here when I need you, okay? Huh?
I will never let you go.
Wait. What are you... I do love you, brother, but I think this might be a little much. Oh, come on. No, stop. That's where I draw the line. You've got a really scary look in your eyes, brother. Come on,
Tickle,
stop
tickle,
it.
tickle.
No!
Tickle, tickle, tickle.